How we develop leaders in Japan needs a major overhaul. Find out more in today's show. Welcome back to year 6 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaeigyo is the translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My latest book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, and the Japanese title is Training de okane o muru ni suru no wa yamimashou. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 270, Leaders Are So Key in Business. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Rising in a company in Japan requires talent, but this is often held hostage to time. Your age, longevity, and seniority in the system are factors that often trump talent. The usual internal talent development program is based on OJT, on-the-job training. This is fine if your boss is a great practitioner, communicator, and coach. Not many of those floating around Japan. There is also a degree of humility, or is it fear or failure? In Japan, that surprises the gaishikei, foreign multinational company, foreign bosses. Inexplicably, they see potential rising stars decline promotions. When they ask why, they are told because they don't feel they're ready yet. As we move along the demographic trend line of a declining youth population, every company will need more people willing to step up to replace those retiring. The "I'm not ready" mentality needs to shift some gears. Looking at how people rise in organizations in Japan, there are some interesting tweaks. The personal development plan is often a perfunctory process that is done to keep the HR paper chase happy, rather than a time for self-reflection. Why don't staff and managers in particular see this process as a career booster? If we are working on a different elongated "I'm not ready" time schedule, then there is not much connection between the idea of planning a career and having a career. This glacial evolution of the leader in Japan has a tremendous consistency. Generations come up under the same basic regime, and it seems like an endless loop. The lack of role models for planning one's career means there isn't a well-developed sense of how to influence your progression up the ranks. Taking on more complex stretch roles are avoided for fear of failure. Training isn't seen as a leverage point to boost one's capability and prepare for bigger accountability. Patrons are the time-tested means of rising in the company. Attach yourself to a powerful individual, and in return for total loyalty, you'll be swept ever upward. Your rise is timed to the patron's rise, and not in your control. Gaishikei companies, however, work off a different model. This is the usual routine of self-promotion, grabbing every chance to receive training, and go for bigger assignments to prove one's capability to step up. So how can we help Japanese staff become leaders? How can we have those who are leaders already keep working on themselves to prepare for their next bigger role? Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs? No sale. Can't present the solution convincingly? No sale. Can't handle objections properly? No sale. Can't close? No sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships Selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Coaching for these leaders assists them to broaden their thinking and as a means to challenge them to take some risks. The creation of an internal culture of failure as a learning process rather than as a career killer is also important. When we ask people to step out of their comfort zones, there is an implicit social compact that they are permitted to fail. Doing something for the first time means we will not be perfect, but we will learn what works and what doesn't. Often, though, Japanese bosses brought up in the no failure allowed environment don't understand or even agree with that compact. They immediately verbally whack their subordinates. Whacking people for errors in an experimental phase of anything is a guaranteed formula for cancelling their creativity ticket. Is such middle management helping the company to move forward? Not at all. The lead up to training is also an important preparatory stage that is often missed in Japan. The regular approach is for the boss to say, you have training on in 2 weeks, HR has the details. Japanese staff members receiving this type of briefing may wonder why they're being shipped off to training. Are they failing in their work? And is this a form of correction? Or is this part of a HR plot to ease them out of the company by establishing their poor performance? Can't be improved, even by giving them training? Trainers regularly encounter the hostage personality who is anti the training, regardless of the content or the quality. They don't want to cooperate and assume the role of critic of whatever is being presented. Trust me, they are a nightmare. If there was a proper conversation about how they had been selected because of their excellent work to date and because the company was investing in their future development, they might see the training opportunity in a bit different light, see it differently. If they had a coaching conversation with their boss that had them reflect on where they could do even better and to set some outcomes for the training, the motivation to participate would go right up and the outcomes would be much improved. We need to work on the individuals and their bosses if we want to build leadership bench strength. Culture, coaching, training, and communication are all integral to getting the mix right. Those companies who work this out are going to do much better in retaining their staff and building leaders. Action steps. 1, create an environment that tolerates failure as part of the creative process. 2, coach high potentials to change their mindset about achieving their full potential. 3, don't just provide training, provide the why of the training for them. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe to it on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, dale-carnegie.co.jp. It's awesome value, so check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we're releasing content 6 days a week. By the way, how many companies, let alone training companies in Japan, are doing that, do you suppose? Answer, just one. Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training. Now for podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentation Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcasts. For TV shows, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show, and every Saturday Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people, and please join us in that endeavor. Our training mantra is, we are 100% committed to using our soft skills training to transform your career and business. Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training are in your corner here in Nippon. In episode number 271, we are talking about make your own style of presenting. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.